guys. So I remember like a little over 4 years ago, actually almost 4 years to the day, I watched my very first beauty YouTube video, and it was about how to apply false eyelashes. And I was like, yes girl, give it to me. I am going to be the eyelash queen. And I'm not the eyelash queen, but I am pretty good at applying them now. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply false eyelashes, basically for beginners. Although this is my favorite kind of lash to apply, but this is certainly a beginner-friendly lash. Sorry if you can hear my daughter over here eating pistachios, but baby girl's hungry. So just for reference, I'm going to show you guys sort of the difference from what I would call a beginner to a more like intermediate lash. So these are the Ardell's, and I just took them out of the package to show you. These are the beauties. They have an invisible band. So you can kind of see that there's no dark band here. It's really just the hair kind of attached to like a clear piece that you can put the glue onto. And then these are the demis, I believe. Yeah, the 101. These are demis, and you can see how black they are, and they also have a black band here. So these are a little more advanced, where if you put these ones on a little crooked or a little off, then you are definitely going to be able to see it because the black band is going to show. So for the purpose of today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the beauties because they are my faves and I love using them. So when it comes to eyelash glue, you have two options basically, where you can get the like a clear one. I always use the Kiss ones. I love Kiss eyelash adhesive. It is my favorite. It's awesome. It's odor free. It's super easy to use. It holds all day. It is great. So I use the clear one. Usually, if I'm feeling a little adventurous, I will use the jet black one. They come in these little small glass bottles. I would definitely recommend, if you are beginning to use eyelashes, that you go with the clear one, because the black one is a little more unforgiving, where if you accidentally stick it somewhere else on your eye, you're then going to have a black strip across that spot of your eye, and you probably don't want a black strip there. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is what it looks like when you take it out of the package. It's gonna have a little bit of the sticky adhesive from the package on there. You can pop some, you can just kind of rub that off. So before you apply your lashes, you wanna see if they're gonna be too long for your eye. So what you can do is just kind of put it up against your eye, obviously before you put glue on it, and put it down and just see if it's gonna be the right length. This is much easier with a mirror. Mine are typically the right length. I rarely have to clip mine, although sometimes I do, and I use these fancy schmancy little eyelash scissors. So you would then clip off the end. Do not clip off the front of the eyelash, because that is where the shorter hairs are, and you don't want to clip off the shorter hairs because you don't want to have super long hairs right at the front of your eye, because that looks incredibly unnatural and is sort of uncomfortable. So let's get to it. So here's the lash, and we are just going to run the lash adhesive across the top portion of the lash. It's okay. So it's okay if you get some of the glue on the lash, but for the most part, try to keep it off. But when you're doing it backwards in front of a camera, it's a little bit difficult. So anyways, after you get a nice little layer of the glue, go ahead and you're gonna flip it over, and that's how I set it down on top of, usually on top of the eyelash case. So after you apply your glue, you usually wanna let it sit for at least about 5 minutes. I do like 5, maybe even 10 minutes, and it gets super, super, super tacky, which I like. And then right before I apply it, I put one more quick strip of glue on the end and on the front of the lash, because those are the two spots that are more likely to come up. So after your lashes have dried, you have a couple of different options on how you want to apply them. You can use one of the lash like holders that come with eyelashes sometimes, and you can just hold it with that. Or you can straight up use some tweezers and just grab it from the center with that, or you can just use your fingers. So I use any number of these. It usually just depends on the day and how I'm feeling and whether or not I know where my tweezers and my lash applicator is. So for today, because I know all of you should have fingers at the very least, we're just gonna use our fingers. All right, so I'm gonna do this as best I can in front of a camera and without a mirror. Ha ha ha. So you want to line up the center of it with the center of your eye, and then just kind of drop it there. So now we kind of have it set, and you'll see that the edges are not where they should be. So you're just going to pull it and kind of line it up with the end of your eye, and then in the front you're just going to push it. You're going to push it down, and there you go. You don't necessarily need to be wearing eyeliner. And usually I actually do a liquid liner if I'm gonna do eyelashes, but I'm about to take my babies to the library and it's just too early for liquid liner, you know what I'm saying? So there you go, we have an eyelash on and we are going to repeat. So one more time, you're just gonna hold it in the center, you're gonna plop it down, hopefully you can see this, right in the center of your lid. And you'll see it's not really attached, you're gonna pull the back. You guys are so funny. You're gonna pull the back and then you're gonna push the front. So then we're just gonna repeat the process on our other eye. Pull the back down, push the front down. Now if you mess up or you notice that your lashes are not totally sticking down, so I don't know if you can tell, but the front of this one is kind of coming up, you can actually go in with your lash glue. Just make sure you have some right on the tip of the applicator, and you can just go in and actually apply a little more lash glue while it's actually on your eye. And then, because it's not dry, just hold it down for a second. And then just kind of bat your eye and you are good to go. Alright, so after your lashes have dried, go ahead and pop on that extra coat of mascara, put on the liquid liner as needed, and you are done. Your lashes should be good to go all day long, and my babies like to rip mine off at the end of the day, so it hurts, which means the glue really works. So now the giveaway. So I actually got all of this stuff, the lashes, the ring that I'm wearing, my lipstick, the liner. I got all of it from iKateHouse.com, and I'm hosting a giveaway where one of you will be able to win $30 to shop at iKateHouse.com. And all you have to do is sign up for their website, which is totally free and everything, and just follow them on at least one social media channel. I will have everything listed below, all the details, the ending dates, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. I hope you guys... So that's it. We hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
See you in my next one. Mwah.
See you.